The fact that
I actually shed a tear for him.
you little bitch.
Fuck you.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Cancellable Podcast. My name is Bardia. I'm here with Kourosh.
What's up?
And yes, the rumors are true. Bruce Willis got diagnosed with dementia. And yeah, he did. And also,
What does that have?
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox have broken up. Also, Faisal's not here today.
That was so bad.
Really?
That was so fucking bad.
Fuck, I thought about it.
That was so bad. Bro, your sense of comedy
Yeah.
is exactly the same as like a morning news channel. Not even like an evening one. You know how when they have that blonde bitch that sits on the couch?
Thanks for comparing me to a blonde bitch. You couldn't just say that like fucking
No.
guy
I
there.
want you to completely like comprehend.
Yeah, okay, so can we restart and not include this
Oh,
time?
no. This is going in.
For fuck's
This
sake.
is the beginning of the episode.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
Okay,
you need to
anyways.
learn your lesson.
Faisal is not here. Unfortunately, he's going to be missed throughout this episode.
Joe Rogan took him.
Yeah, he was recruited by Joe Rogan. Bitch didn't even tell us. And catch him on Joe Rogan Experience. So yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? How's the fitness challenge treating you?
Man, well, I hit my 10,000 steps today.
No, I mean overall.
I'm so fucking tired.
Yeah.
And I'm so tired. This experience,
I think we should have put on like 2-3 days off in the middle.
no.
Or like chances of taking 2 days off or
No.
1 day off.
No. Because I know you and I, then that would make sure. I would have been good because that way you and I would have for sure not taken a days off. But we don't leave it. Like, if you have a tough
I
day.
definitely would have taken it off.
Really?
Yeah. Like today, I would have definitely taken it off.
True.
Some days would work. It just.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So
Like,
stupid. You know, when we considered this challenge, you're like, oh, Joe Rogan does it, Tom Segura does it. We didn't realize they're rich as fuck and they can cancel their plans.
no, and also they're comedians. So they do that, like, they go to a comedy, like, they do a stand up.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Like, they do their podcast, but that's it. You know, you get what I mean?
My dog is licking my toes right now.
So instead of Faisal playing footsie with him, Choco's filling out.
No one ever plays footsie with me. It's always you two. Not that I want to.
It's been a while actually that we haven't played footsie.
Okay.
Did you do something with the setup so like we won't be able to do it anymore?
No, what do you mean? It's the same exact setup.
Oh man, but not the challenge.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what day I've actually struggled the most with was Valentine's Day. So
I told you, remember? That was my only hope for you and Faisal to miss a day, but you didn't.
you know what's the thing? I thought that day's not gonna be an issue for me, but when we got to the restaurant, I was at 8,000 steps. Okay. We got there at 8:30 p.m. I was thinking around 10:30, we're gonna leave. I'm gonna get some steps in, and I'll just walk around the house and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
Fuck, that was not the right thing to do. Like the assumption to have.
Please tell me you're walking around the restaurant.
Okay, so here's the thing. It was a live performance.
Okay.
So obviously we wanted to stay for like the hit songs and stuff like that. So it gets to 10:30 and I realize I'm still at 8,000 and I have an hour and a half or 2,000 and we're not leaving soon. So I went to the bathroom I think 2 or 3 times and I just walked around the bathroom and I even
In
went
the bathroom?
like
Like a
went-
psychopath? Just look.
no,
Everyone's standing
You know
in the
the
urinal, you're just looking.
No, you know in the bathroom there's always this guy who's like standing there to give the towel and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna walk around the bathroom like that or anyone else who's gonna walk in, right? So what I did, went to the stall, closed the door, and I just started going around and doing this.
Wait, how big is the stall? Is like
Just
one step.
2 steps, man. That's exactly what I did. That's how desperate I was. And you know when we talked about the whole standing thing, that shit doesn't work. That shit doesn't work.
I haven't tried it, to be honest.
But
Should I try it now?
With my watch, it fucking didn't
Should
work.
I try it?
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Okay, 5'8".
No, not that. When you're standing and you full on doing
works.
this.
6'2".
Well, for yours it does, mine
Yeah.
doesn't. So that's what's like. So no, this is not where it gets weird. Actually, So I get back. It's
I love your definition of what weird is, what isn't.
I mean, when it gets awkward, let's say 11:25. Okay, we get up.
Yeah, let me just clear this up. Valentine's Day, the most romantic day of the year, other than maybe your anniversary.
Yeah.
You leave your wife at the table.
No, I
At
went to
dinner.
the bathroom like a couple of times. It was a live performance. She was like entertained by the live performance and everything.
Romantic.
The guy was doing Frank Sinatra. Actually, I missed a couple good songs. So 11:25, we get up, and then when we get up, the crowd starts cheering for the guy saying one more. The guy starts singing. I tell her, I'm like, I'm so sorry, but let's go. We can't stay for one more. I really, and we're on the front, on the crescent of the palm. So
Okay.
to drive home, that's approximately 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get 1,500 steps left
Yeah.
in 5 minutes? We get to the valley, the car is coming, and then Nat's like, I need to use the bathroom. I'm like, perfect. Don't worry about it. Let's go together. So I walk her all the way there while she's in the bathroom. In the lobby of the hotel, I'm sprinting.
Like a maniac.
Like the security had to stop me. They were like, what are you doing? I'm like, I thought I left something, but it's all good. Then I went back. When I came back, he was like, did you find it? I'm like, let me check. I didn't know what to say. So I kept going back.
Why didn't you just tell him?
Well, I'm in a 10,000 step challenge with a podcast.
Don't have to say. Just say, "Oh, I'm in a fitness challenge. I have 5 minutes to get my steps done."
No, it wasn't 5 minutes, thankfully. So by the time I finished, like when Nat came, I still was like, can you just wait? I'm going to go to the bathroom now. I went back and forth. I got to 9,500, 9,600.
Yeah.
We got home. I had 10 minutes left. From the parking to the building, I was like, you walk slow. I'm going to just go back and forth. We get up. I reach it. I send it. No. I continued doing it. And in the car, 11:45, you see me while driving. I get it. And I send it. And then I was like, let me see if I can reach it. Because I had 300-400 steps left. When I was like just going around the car. Open the car door for her. She sits in it. I go around the car. And then I
Like
get
a
it.
maniac. Yeah.
11:45.
But you got it done. That was my one hope of you missing a day so I can wax you.
She's very supportive of this because she
Yeah.
obviously doesn't want to
Because
see
it's
me
the
get
first time we're
waxed.
doing it.
Yeah, when she's going to start getting annoyed about it.
Yeah, let's say if you do it like 6 times a year, different challenges.
I mean, it's not going to be 10,000 steps every time. So
Yeah, but it's gonna be something equally as challenging or not, like if not harder.
I'm kind of struggling to find out what else we can do about the challenge because we were talking about this earlier.
Let's finish this one. Take a month off.
Yeah,
Maybe-
you might need a month off. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I need a month off. I just want to rest, not walk fucking 7 a.m. in the morning and take a cold shower.
What the fuck is you
Yeah,
talking to?
she's busy. Let her be.
Getting her steps in.
Yeah.
Oh man, so that's it's been kind of tough, but
Almost there.
I'm a bit on edge.
All
because
the
of
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
all the time.
it's starting to affect my personality with other people too.
What do you mean?
Because that's all I'm thinking about. Like when I'm talking to people, when I haven't reached the steps, I'm thinking about this is so like what the fuck is this shit? You know, I'm easily annoyed because I'm not invested in the conversation and stuff. Especially when I'm around random people. Like that's a whole nother thing as well.
To be fair, usually you and I, we don't really have patience for people we don't know anyways.
Fair.
So I don't know if that's got them.
Man, you know what? I think we need Faisal to add a bit of a niceness to this. Because we're like, fuck
Let's go
people,
murder people.
Fuck everyone else.
I want everyone undead. Oh, what was it? Unalive.
Undead.
Undead.
Everyone rises up like
Yeah.
yes. Just, oh man, like today. Wait, let me ask a general question.
Okay.
What do you think? Okay, here's the thing. My mom is. I don't want to like. Obviously, she's one of those people who. Sometimes, not all the time, she does do the whole. If she's talking to people, she puts it on speaker, right?
Okay.
It's the worst thing to talk about her friends with her.
You mean in public or in your house?
Sometimes in public, but very few
Oh,
because like we've given like we were like, come on, you know.
Yeah.
But what do you think of people who watch videos and everything on social media, like Instagram, whatever? Like today I was in the waiting room, right? Sitting there. This person was just going through Facebook, Instagram, everything on blast.
See, it's a dick move.
But it's so fucking annoying.
The thing is, I do it, but I don't do it that way. Like, I keep scrolling on like mute. If I see something that I like, I put the volume on low and put the speaker by my head.
That's a very different scenario.
Yeah, but not really, because I'm deaf, so I have to put it pretty loud.
No. Well, first of all, like, I don't have the new iPhone, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, for example, Nat does. So when I'm on the phone, like, I take the phone from her to talk to someone. It's so loud, just even not on speaker, just a phone thing.
Yeah.
That I have to keep it like here, or I have to really lower the volume. Very different hearing, obviously.
Yeah.
But if someone's on their phone and it's on loud, and it's just some, like, imagine some Indian dude talking about his trip to, like, whatever. You don't.
Why Indian do it again?
Because a lot of them do this. Because a lot of them fucking do this.
We're talking about me videoing, like, me going in the ocean.
Rajesh? Yeah, why Rajesh?
A random one in there.
Okay, so this, actually, the person
we moved
today.
from the Japanese to India now. We just.
If Faisal's not here, we're going to continue
like, so
going
100 episodes in, we have no country to go to. Like, that's it.
Your name is Kourosh? 1 second. Plays the clip.
Yeah.
Fuck these people. Fuck what they do. I don't fucking like them. Whatever it is.
Yeah, I think we should, like, stop saying
Okay,
nationalities.
the person who was doing this
Too
today,
late now.
I think it was Spanish, like Latin, like whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
Keep it vague, yeah.
Yeah. Regardless, the video was loud and unnecessary. And okay, here's the thing: if someone watches something in English or like Farsi, at least I can be like, oh, what do they listen to? You know, like get some.
Yeah.
But if it's just random noise, what am I getting out of this? I'm just fucking listening.
I thought about this a lot.
Okay.
This and people who drive bad, right? No, I don't mean drive like you, like cautiously. People who drive badly.
I drive relaxed.
Yeah. You drive like you're always on vacation, kind of. Yeah. I was thinking of, like, if they could create a device that you'd wear, and it would, once a day, if you hit someone, it would measure it, but you'd be okay. You can't get sued for it. Either hit them with your car or like, hit them in the face or something. Because think about it, like, you know, like those people who, like, cut you off and all that, right? You should be able one a day to just hit them really hard.
Okay.
I don't mean like hit a human with a car. I mean hit a car with a car. No?
Okay.
Or imagine that guy in the lobby. You should be able to, like, one person a day just to teach them humanity.
The security who didn't want me to do the steps?
No.
The waiting room,
the Spanish guy that was sitting in the lobby. You should be able to go there, slap the phone out of their hand, and slap them in the face. So they don't do it tomorrow without getting sued.
I would love that. But just imagine.
Right.
Everyone gets one a day.
Yeah.
The chaos. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, if someone comes up and slaps you in the face, your reaction is to slap them back, right?
Yes.
So you both spend your one. So everyone has to act super nice to keep their one just in case someone hits them so you can hit them back.
There's a problem with this.
I know there's a lot of problems with it.
Other than the violence, like, the problem with this is that you're basing it on the average person deciding on hitting someone.
Right.
So imagine the Karens. No, not us beating the fuck out of them.
Okay.
Them.
They won't do it.
If they gonna get away with it, instead of shouting at the customer service who's just trying to do their job.
Okay, let's assume, like, let me give you a scenario, right? Which happens a lot. This Karen, America, this white bitch, she's walking in the jungle and she sees this black guy big black guy on the bike, and she's like, "Oh, I'm getting harassed. You're gonna, like, fucking steal shit from me." There's a lot of videos of this. Obviously, it's wrong, but she's being a Karen.
Yes.
If she hits that black guy in the face and the black guy gets to hit her back once, you think she's still
fucking lesson?
She's not gonna do it.
Yo,
she's not even gonna do it.
No, but she's gonna learn her lesson.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, not only she wouldn't hit him, she'd be scared to talk shit to him because she knows he might have a slap left for the day.
You might actually
I solved humanity.
Problems.
Yeah, I know.
Damn. That's actually gonna solve a lot of fucking mumbling on the fucking.
The thing I haven't figured out yet is, like, if it happens in traffic, and let's say you're driving a Jeep that has a metal bumper in front of it, and you hit a car and the person dies, and they have a passenger that dies. if the driver dies,
Does
fair
a slap
enough.
transfer? Do you get that? If you kill them, you get their slaps.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I have
Like,
2 more today, bitches. Go around killing people.
Bonus point. No, but like the driver deserves to die. Fair enough. But the passenger, you know,
Maybe it's the passenger that caused
I think you
that.
should get one the next day off as well. Like next day you don't get an extra slap or hit by a car.
I think we should eliminate the car thing.
No, I really need that for my personal life. If we're going with my idea of my proposal, you can't just erase half of it.
Well, this
It's
is
a
a
dictatorship.
brainstorm, man. We're not.
No.
You know how a bill works when they put it to go like
Dictatorship. Right here.
democracy?
Yeah.
Red and blue here.
Yeah. And this doesn't include the president with the nukes. Like you don't get one nuke a day. Like, you know,
Imagine,
Yeah.
like King Jong Un's like, yo,
today.
China.
Oh fuck! I wanted Taiwan too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
I think that solves
miss
the.
hit. Like,
But think about it, that solves a lot of problems. It could cause a lot of other problems, but
usually solutions cause like solution to a problem will make
that's
life
why
to
we need
another
phase out because you're
Yeah.
getting on board with this.
You right
And
now
even
example,
I
like,
feel like
so
this is a bad idea.
Yeah, but this kind of makes sense.
Right.
I'm actually with this.
Put it in the comments if you think this is a good idea. This clip is definitely.
We're not condoning violence, but maybe.
Well, it's just a suggestion. Well, I actually think if there's a threat of physical violence, a lot of just the threat of it is gonna solve a lot of issues.
But yeah, okay. But so I get that.
Let me give you an example. The community I live in,
Yeah.
the speed limit is 40. The other day, I was going 42, and I know it because it was on cruise control because
Yeah.
I can't drive on 40.
Yeah.
It was on 42, but the
Yeah.
exhaust on my car is not the exhaust that comes from the manufacturer, so it's a bit louder.
Yeah.
As I'm driving, this guy that's walking his dog, white guy, I don't know what's the equivalent of Karen for men,
Let's
starts.
say Jonathan.
Okay, Jonathan. Yeah.
Seems about white.
Yeah, white enough. He starts fucking like, oh, slow down, slow down. At that point, all the urge I had in my body was to beat the shit out of that guy. Because he doesn't know what speed I'm going. He's just going based on the noise, right?
Yeah.
If there was that threat that I could get out of the car and hit him once, there's no fucking way that guy would have said anything unless he was ready to deal with the consequences of it. As I'm saying this sounds very barbaric.
But like, I kind of like, I'm really on board with this because
Is this toxic masculinity?
No, because like, first of all, I'm like full on board with hitting that guy because what the fuck?
That is why we need Faisal here, because I don't think he might be.
He might be like, let's fuck this bitch up.
Yeah,
Where does he
yeah.
live? Like his cousins are there already.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
But anyways, I think I solved your problem.
Yeah.
We just have to vote for me to be the president of somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not gonna because you obviously said dictatorship, and I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of thoughts in. Like,
You'd get more than an average person.
fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Kourosh.
Listen, I already got my slap in. This guy is in the lobby. Kill him. It's okay.
Can we get that whole bonus thing? Like,
Yeah.
Imagine people go kill around killing people just to get like
The bonus round? To get GTA game.
Like 2 people left.
Do you get to slap the police?
No. Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's fair.
absolutely
Yeah,
fucking.
I
not.
feel like that's where I would go
Okay,
off.
this is where you have to cross the line
Yeah.
because if you can, for sure you shouldn't be able to do that, but you also shouldn't be able to give that power to them. Like imagine police
Right,
brutality was like you can get one shot in, like
I think
how
it,
motherfucker.
it
like-
has to be limited to a slap, not a punch.
Fair enough, but you know those like competitions that like they actually have to slap each other. Have you seen those?
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
The guy that
Motherfucker.
got his fucking face destroyed.
Like it's like fucking
Oh, yeah,
bulging
yeah.
out of his skull.
I think he broke his orbital bone, jawbone, nose.
Okay, if the guy's jaw is broken, how is he standing? Because like my impression is that if you hit someone right in the right angle in the jaw, you can knock them out.
True, you can. Knocking someone out doesn't necessarily mean their jaw is broken,
Okay,
and
but,
someone's jaw being broken doesn't necessarily mean they've been knocked out.
yeah, okay.
It could happen that both things happen, but like if you watch like a lot of MMA and stuff, you see like guys that break their jaw, they're like with their mouth open, they keep fighting. but they never got like knocked down or.
Imagine a guy, come on, man. Is that Sylvester Stallone? Like he's like, oh, you doing this, bro?
You know, I heard this on a podcast. I don't remember who was talking about it, but Sylvester Stallone, he's in a lot of action movies, right?
Yeah.
And the actors that are around him were on this podcast, like one or two of the guys that was on like one movie. Apparently, the way he like they were watching a UFC fight in his house, and
at the podcast place.
No. The guy that was describing this was on a podcast.
Yeah,
but he was also in a movie with Sylvester Stallone. So this guy goes to Sylvester's house one day to watch a UFC fight because the guys they're both fight fans. And as the fight is going,
he's a fight fan. Oh my god!
No, but as the fights are happening, Sylvester Stallone starts telling like fight stories, but the fight stories are the movie scenes, and the way he's describing it is as if they haven't been like organized before, like they're actual like.
So he believes that he actually knocked like Apollo.
I don't know the extent of the truth to this.
He's like, yeah, man. Also, there's this guy Creed, and like I've been training him. Like he's gonna be the next UFC champion.
No, I don't think it was to that level. It was
Creed
just like
coming up. By the way.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if I want to watch it, to be honest.
Like it's not bad.
First of all, Sylvester Stallone is not a part of it. Do you know this?
No.
So there was
There's not enough Botox to go around to get him to go on another movie screen?
No, like, so there was creative...
The guy's face looks like he got stung by a bee.
You know he's like fucking 67 or something?
Okay.
Did you see his series? Tulsa King.
No.
It's actually really good.
What is it?
So it's about him. It's like an Italian mafia type of thing, like Sopranos vibe.
Okay.
So he... Well, spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched that wants to watch it.
Or me.
No, I'll give you like a summary that like you get interested in it.
Okay.
He was in the New York Mafia, one of the families.
Okay.
He goes to prison for, I don't know, fucking 25 years. Doesn't snitch.
Should be a long time because the way he looks, he can't be like, oh, he went to the prison at 20. He's 40 now. Look at him. Like, prison must have been tough, huh? Like,
a lot of showers. Long showers. No, so he comes
fucked me in the face. That's why I look like this.
He comes out of prison, and then the same family that he was a part of, they send him to Tulsa. They tell him to basically like, they kind of treat him like he's a nobody now because he's been out of business for so long, and then they send him to Tulsa to make money for the family he works for. And then the story carries on from him. Tulsa is not a known place for like mafia activity. Yeah. So it's like a little bit of humor, a little bit of mafia stuff, a little bit of action.
What streaming platform is this on?
I don't know the actual streaming.
Stream online.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, okay. We'll find out later and we'll put it on our descriptions.
Yeah. Maybe.
But
yeah.
Wait.
But it's actually a good series. It's only 9 episodes, though. The first season just finished.
It's been a while that I've been like... The only series right now that I'm going to watch is the new Vikings. I haven't finished
the new Vikings?
Yeah, the Valhalla one.
Is it related to the first one?
So basically, did you watch the whole Vikings all throughout?
No, not the last season.
Fair enough. Like, to be honest, I kind of like lost my interest when Ragnar died.
Spoiler
alert. But it's been years. If you haven't watched it, get your fucking shit together.
Yeah. I watched a bit after that. That was basically the story of his children.
Yeah,
I kind of fell out of it, but I saw like YouTube shorts of like the last season. Apparently, the last season gets really good, but I can't get myself to.
The last season was pretty good, but you have to watch the previous one because the continuation of the Sons like continuing, right?
I really like the cripple and the
Ivan the Boneless,
that guy, and then the big brother,
Bjorn.
I think was
Bjorn,
his name.
the Iron,
the one that killed the bear.
Yeah. Okay.
But the brothers in the middle is just
irrelevant as fuck. Yeah. Like, don't be nice if you're a Viking. Like, pretty much. I want to see some fucking blood eagle or like get the fuck out.
I think I'll say something else. Move on.
Yeah. By the way, everyone understood what you meant. But anyways, the new series is called Vikings Valhalla. Whatever. Okay. It's Valhalla. Just take it as that name. You can search it that. So Valhalla is basically multiple generations afterwards, right? Where Christianity has become very spread out between the Vikings themselves as well.
Okay.
And it's fucking good.
Okay.
Like, you know when they do...
Is it History Channel again or is it Netflix?
Netflix.
Netflix? Okay.
Netflix. It's really good.
Okay.
Like the second season not just came out. It's been a couple months, but no time. 10,000 steps. I fucking want to watch like.
Fair enough.
But yeah, like that one. I want to watch all the Black Mirror episodes. That's another one.
Because Faisal, the other episode was
I watched
talking
that
about. I didn't watch it.
I watched it.
Okay, don't tell me anything.
Just saying. You know how I said I'm gonna watch it on the treadmill. So are there gonna be any sex scenes? And he said no.
Yeah.
There are a lot of fucking sex scenes. So do not fucking watch it in public. Basically, watch it by yourself, right?
Okay.
So just a heads up.
Well, let the public enjoy it.
Yeah, but it's very okay. You know that rule.
Don't watch it in a church, but I mean, the priest might enjoy it.
It's not a child, so I don't think they're gonna enjoy it. So, but no. But here's the thing. Okay, you know the rule for the urinals?
Urinals?
Yeah, so there are 5 urinals, right?
Okay.
If someone's at 1, right?
Big topic change, okay?
The another person is gonna go to 3 or 2. Or 4 or 5.
Oh, 1, okay. It goes to 3.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, you go to 5.
No, you can go 3.
3 is fine, but 5 is decent.
And 5, right? You don't go 2 and 4, right?
No.
That's the general rule, right? I have the same rule for treadmills as well.
Okay, yeah.
Like if I see there's like 3 available, like it's space between, I'll go to the middle one, right? And if I see that there's a lot of people and there's just between people and I can just skip that part with the treadmill and I can do something else, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Because that's the general rule, right? So in my building, there are 4 treadmills.
Okay.
So there's 100% always someone next to me.
Okay.
I do not want to watch Black Mirror sex scenes while there's sex.
I didn't know where you're going with this.
Yeah, I don't want to watch Black Mirror where they're gonna be sex. Not that I'm gonna watch Black Mirror for the sex scenes, but I don't want to watch Black Mirror where there are sex scenes. When there's someone next to me, they're like, "What the fuck?"
You have to get one of those screen protectors that, like, the privacy screen protectors that people.
Yeah,
or just stop watching sex scenes. Yeah.
Like,
it's Faisal's fault. You know what I noticed? The gym we go to, there's basically 2 rows of treadmills.
Yeah.
If, let's say, the front row is full, right?
Yeah.
And you go to the back row and it's kind of busy, whenever you go on a treadmill that ends up having a girl in front of you in the next row, people give you weird looks.
It's never happened to me, though.
I noticed this because it rarely happens that the gym is that busy on a treadmill, but I noticed this. It wasn't me. I was standing on on another treadmill on the side. I saw one guy came. There wasn't any good options. Like almost all treadmills were full. So he goes on one, but beside him, 2 girls beside him, one on the left, one on the right. They all turned, looked at him weird because there was a girl in front of him.
Okay, here's my
slap. Oh fuck!
That's 2 slaps.
What if you do one long continuous?
He'd be like, wait. Can you all line up, please? I have 1 swing to go.
Guys, I have an announcement. Just get in line.
And also, can you like put cream or whatever so you can continue? So like it's not like
lube up their faces.
No, but this is
someone is taller. You just hit their tits.
They don't have to be a woman, bro.
Male tits. Does that make it better?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
It's your sick mind.
It does make it better.
Does it though?
Yeah.
Have you ever slapped a man's titty?
No.
Okay. I don't think the reaction is going to be positive.
But neither. I need to make this very clear.
Remember, like, what was it? Like 8 episodes ago or something? Faisal was talking about a guy slapped his lower back and he didn't know how to feel about it. This is kind of that situation. Like, you slap a man's titty, he doesn't know how to react to it. But I doubt that he's going to be like,
fair
enough. Daddy. We need to get one daddy in every episode.
I mean, one of our clips was
daddy. Not one of our clips, bro. We've had that a few times.
No, but the clip that we uploaded was pretty much
daddy. So yeah.
I was doing the thing, right? It was like, imagine that playing out loud, by the way.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about and you don't want to watch the full episode, our last episode, go check out our Instagram. And
it wasn't our last episode. It was the 10th episode. This is a long time.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. We pre-record these.
Yeah, we're recording it. So, like, episode 10, one of them was the title, the caption on Instagram is Dade. So, like, just look that up. What the fuck were we talking about?
treadmills, urinals.
Yeah, so
Vikings.
basically, one thing you should do for treadmill, in my opinion, for me, basically, you do the same thing. We watch podcasts,
Yeah.
right? When it's a long cardio, so I either look at my screen or in our gym there are huge screens of TV,
yeah.
right? I watch the movie, like
Yeah.
either this or this, because even if it's a guy,
Yeah.
a woman, guy, regardless, right? That's I need to make this thing. Okay, remember when previously we were talking about? Okay, I'm a huge fan of Joy Swoll. Okay,
Okay.
and
For people who don't know, Joyce Swoll is a bodybuilder on social media. He's been famous for, I think, about a decade now. But yeah, you kind of like a
gym positive attitude, mind your own business,
blogger,
and- yeah.
influencer, gym
And
guy.
it's going really against this whole concept that people are saying that like, oh, if I'm filming, you all need to fucking understand that I'm filming so you don't cross through it. And a lot of this whole thing that woman saying that, oh, this guy wanted to ask about if I'm done with the barbell, so like this guy's a fucking creep, right? This whole thing.
Yeah, we talked about it on a previous episode.
Yeah, we did. So here's the thing. Today I watched a clip. Actually, a woman got attacked by a guy.
Attacked, like physically?
Like full on, the guy was trying to grab her and stuff like that. And she was trying to call the emergency and she ran. The guy caught her.
In the gym?
In the gym. And I'm first of all, there was no, the shots of the video doesn't show anyone else around them, like surrounding them. So like I was like really confused because the gym is never that empty. You never find two people at the gym only, right? So I was very confused by that no one has stepped in. But regardless, the woman fucked him up. She grabbed the phone like this and full on put like hitting him with the like the edges into the guy's face like a champ, right?
Badass, yeah.
But two simultaneous thoughts crossed my head at the same time. One, good for her. I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is really gonna fuck up this whole movement that women are being too much with the whole filming and stuff.
No, but I think people can differentiate between if a guy comes, helps you with your weights, and
But the concept of these things is not that the guy's trying to help with the weights. The guy asks a simple question, and the woman captioned "stitch coming," and like
yeah, I know. But if you look at the
stitch,
comment,
whatever you call it.
but if you look at the comments of those videos, majority of people are like, okay, you're going overboard. But if it's a video of someone that's like trying to attack you or like sexually assault you or whatever it is,
Yeah, that was
people can differentiate.
100%. That was fucked up. Not like taking anything away from
Yeah.
it, and I'm glad she could actually defend herself. And this also shines a light on the fact that okay, she could defend herself. What if it was someone else who couldn't? You know what I mean? But again, the gym is never that empty. There's no way, especially in this. Okay,
Yeah, if it could be like a building gym or like
no, it was just like gym because there was
Full-on
like
gym?
the camera footage was like from multiple angles, and there's
maybe it was fake.
no.
No?
Those hits were real. Like there was no way she could like full on fake that. Like at least the guy, even if it was fake, his nose would be broken. That's how those hits were.
Dedicated to the content.
Do it for the gram, bro. Do it for the gram. He's fucked, by the way, if he did it for the gram, because they would get like bashed like, from everywhere. But yeah,
Fair enough.
okay. Let's like get into. Sorry, again, one more thing to add.
By the way, the urinal thing, before you start something, did you know girls don't know about this? The urinal like etiquette in general? I mean, obviously they wouldn't know about it, but they never even like gave it a thought, or most of them don't even know how it looks like what a urinal looks like.
I feel the social media has shined a light on it because I've seen multiple posts about the.
One of my friends, she forwarded me this post that this guy was basically taking a quiz on urinal etiquette. The same thing you were asking.
Yeah.
And she was, first of all, her question was like about the mechanics of like, wait, what? Like you just stand there and like pull your dick out basically? I'm like, yeah, what do you think it is? And you know, in other countries aren't like UAE that they put the dividers in between. Like when I was in uni in UK.
There are a lot of like, it's not, okay.
Yeah, but okay, I know what you're going to say that they don't have, some of them don't have the dividers, but they're individual urinals that you piss in. But when I was in UK, majority of clubs in the town I was in, imagine like a big ass sink.
I've been to
That's for like 10
I've had
people.
that experience before as well.
And everyone just comes out, whips out, splashes on you and everything.
I've had that experience. It's okay. When I had that experience, I was intoxicated.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
It's usually clubs.
I would not be able to go to that urinal if it's like that. Because
Honestly, for me, it takes a while.
No,
Like I have
if
to
you're
be
intoxicated, like whatever, man.
even
like,
then, like it takes me like a good solid 10 seconds to get started.
you don't need to like kind of like pump it up to be able to like what the fuck. He's like, I gotta make him proud, man. I gotta make him proud. Like, let me show him what a hog I got. Like,
I didn't say it takes me 10 seconds to get ready, like standing there, get a semi. Like, I mean, like, I'm really glad that like 99% of our audience are men. Because, yeah.
But I would
Moving on.
I understand that like they don't know. By the way, how confused are you when you go to a bar and you go to the men's bathroom and you're intoxicated? Okay,
Yeah.
think about like couple drink, like a lot of drinks in. You go to the bathroom, there are no urinals. Have you ever had that freak out like moment that you're like, holy shit, like
What bathroom doesn't have a urinal?
I've been to urinals that don't have. Like, I've been to bathrooms that don't have urinals, and it's the most confusing shit I've ever walked into. Because I walk in and I'm like, I'm in the wrong bathroom, and you know, like that freak out session where like, okay, if I come out, they'll see I was in the one bathroom. What's the thought process of other people? But it was just a simple. I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I literally run out.
I actually have the opposite story of this.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say where this happened or which country this happened in.
Off air, please do so.
Yeah. So I was standing at the urinal taking a piss.
Okay.
Two girls come in. They're drunk like they're semi-drunk. They start making out with each other. And I'm just standing there, and the way it was
You were at the urinal when they came in?
I was at the urinal, but to my right there was a mirror that I could see like at an angle what's behind me.
Okay, they weren't semi-drunk. If they walk into a fucking random bathroom, start making out, they should be like way
I
ahead.
guess, yeah, they were pretty
Their
drunk.
journey of intoxication, like
And I'm just standing there. I'm like, I don't know. So I'm just standing there. I'm like, ladies, men's bathroom here. They don't hear me. The security comes in,
maybe
tries to separate them in the middle of their makeout session.
fuck.
Yeah.
But can I give it like a personal note? Maybe not start with ladies. Like
I don't know.
just be like men's bathroom. Like
Bro,
kind of
I
like
shouted, ladies, this is a men's bathroom. They didn't hear it. You think it would have made a difference?
no, I'm just saying don't start with ladies. Like they're gonna be like, "What's up, bro?" Like, oh man, no, but yeah, that's just confusing. This is the side that I was gonna get into. Talking about like when we're talking about Creed. Did you know that they're gonna make another I Am Legend?
What?
Yeah,
Like a part 2 or a remake?
apparently a part 2 with Michael B. Jordan in it. But what I'm confused about is that Will Smith died at the end of it.
Right.
So, by the way, the comment section for that fucking announcement was amazing. You know, this is my thing on social
Shitting on Will
media.
Smith?
I watched 3 posts, and you don't see the people you follow. You just see the meme pages,
Yeah.
right? So I go through the comments because I want to humor, you know, I want to be entertained. So, bro, they were like, this movie's going to slap. And another one was like, oh, it's not, by the credit to the people who said that. And there were multiple people. It wasn't a very original idea, like the commentary. Is that the right word? But another one was like, if he doesn't slap a zombie, I don't want to watch it. It'll be really good if he does.
Yeah, well, probably the scenario is going to be like, it's 10 years later in a different city.
Well,
so
how
like,
is he alive? He died at the end. Spoiler, but this movie's a decade old. Like, come on.
No, but it wouldn't be related to Will Smith.
Will Smith's in it.
Oh, he's in it?
Yeah, that's
Why?
the thing. I guess his. By the way, Will Smith made this announcement. He said, "I will never do a remake of an old movie that I've been in because that washes off the original point." He's said that before.
Bullshit. He did Bad Boys 3. Like 15 years later.
That's a very valid point. I never thought about that.
That was a horrible movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't seen a movie with him recently that has been good.
I mean,
Bad Boys 3 was kind of like money grab. What was the other one? Gemini Man or something?
I didn't watch that one.
It was fucking horrible.
Thank God I didn't watch it.
And that was the fault of a director to an extent, but I won't get into that because like it's the videography of it, like the cinematography of it was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
What else was he on? That's it.
There was one Elf movie though. He was in Netflix. This is a couple of years ago though. I didn't watch
Elf
that one.
movie. No, that was. I think it was called Bright.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was okay. But yeah, that one was okay. He recently gave out a movie that I think he's a slave in, but I don't watch that one. You know, after he did the slap, I stopped putting money in his pocket. Basically.
A lot of people did because like everyone knows he was in the wrong. Yeah. But like I don't think this part of our discussion made it to the episode. But I genuinely believe that what he did, like Fresh Prince was iconic. I love that show, right? And a lot of things that he's done over the past, like Pursuit of Happiness and shit like that, right? Bro, like, obviously he's a fucking cunt of a man to stand. But no, I'm being serious, and this statement is like.
No, the thing is, you started with all the praises.
No,
so I was expecting like, oh, he's a legend, or like.
No, he might have been, but like it shows how. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
It shows how much of a weak of a person he is to stand by a woman like that. Okay, I'm a huge fan of Matrix, but it doesn't mean I'm a huge fan of that woman. But like, because she like have that
Matrix.
kind of. She wasn't in Matrix, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, what kind of a bullshit kind of fucking partner you will have there? Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That's what. But anyway, I just want to say that they're remaking it. But this is what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
And I just want to get your points out of it. Are there any? What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing. I'm listening to you.
No, because he's like flipping it are there any celebrities that have died or are alive at the same?
Okay.
We're unalive or like alive at the moment.
Okay.
I love that this is my PC voice. Or alive. But are there any celebrities in the past that have died or are still alive that you actually be sad if they die or pass away? Who?
Paul Walker.
You actually got sad about that?
Yeah, because when I was younger, the Fast and Furious movies, it really it affected me. Not affected me, but like, I know this.
I got the need for the speed, bro.
No, not those parts. Like, listen.
He's dying. Sorry. Let me just give an announcement. Yeah. Our friend is in the studio.
He will be in the episode soon.
Yes. No cameras on you, so the fact that you're waving, like no one's seeing you. He's like, hello, everyone. I'm like, wait, let me grab my phone.
You dumb.
He's waving at you guys.
Yeah. You'll see him soon. Yes. No, but, okay, I know this is fucking stupid, right?
Yeah.
But when I was young and I would watch those, like the way they would value family, and it's very stupid because, like, I know it's stupid, but when I was like fucking 12, 13, 14,
okay,
I would see like, oh, you're my brother. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to do whatever I can for you.
Okay.
Those values, I really appreciate it. Fair Obviously, enough. As I grew up, I don't look at the Fast and Furious franchise the same way. But the Paul Walker character, when I was a child, I really liked him as a person. So I felt bad when he died.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And also like the Fast and Furious that came right after it. After he was dead,
and his brother did the CGI.
Yeah, they did the CGI and stuff. I remember the last scene of the video, the movie was that like, oh, he drives off in a different direction. There was a sad song playing in the background. All of that, I missed him. Like at that moment, I'm not saying now I give a shit.
Cute,
like yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like he's dead. Fuck it.
Way to ruin like the sentimental.
No, but I just want to make it very clear that like I'm not sitting here waiting for the next Fast and Furious to come out.
I believe the next one's gonna be the last one.
Fucking thank God.
Hobbs and Shaw wasn't bad. I'm a huge fan of Jason Statham. Like that.
Yeah, I know. It's still cheesy as fuck. Yeah, but anyways, him. But celebrities depend.
Before you go on your list, can I say something?
You asked me a question. I'm in the middle of answering.
Okay, answer the question.
No, it's too fucking late.
No. Fuck off. Don't go off that shit. This attitude that you bring into the podcast, whenever I'm like, okay, wait, like.
No, the other one would be. It wouldn't necessarily be celebrities, as in like actors.
No, it's fighters, musicians.
Yeah, so
like
I won't go into like fighters because majority of people don't know them. unless you're into UFC and stuff.
You can still
Mike Tyson would be one of them.
Okay, fair enough.
Because when I was younger, my dad is a huge boxing fan, and like I would watch.
That explains a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I would watch a lot of like his fights, the Mike Tyson's fights. He would be one of them. Joe Rogan would definitely be one of them.
1,000%.
Yeah, because that had like a huge role from when I was like 19, 18 to like to form who I am now.
Okay.
That would be one of them. There'll be a few comedians because of how much time they've entertained me for. I would actually miss their presence.
So right now, I'm not interrupting you. I'm trying to like form your thing.
Yeah.
Like, so basically, in terms of podcast comedians and everything, we share a very similar like pool of people and stuff like that, right? Let's not really focus on the people who are alive right now, okay? Because
people.
Yeah, let's focus on the dead people. So because for me, like for you and I, like Rogan would be devastating, right?
Yeah.
A lot like rappers, artists that you know how huge I am into that. Like that's one thing. But like people who have passed away. Let me restructure the question.
The dead people?
People who have died. Passed away on the line.
It's PC bullshit. Paul Walker was one of them. Dead people. Who else would it be? Honestly, there's not that many that I can remember.
Okay.
What about you? Who would it be for you? I'll tell you if I remember one.
Okay, I'll because the reason I wanted to interrupt you. Biggie. Okay.
Yeah, Biggie.
Okay.
But I don't mean like as in, I looked up to them or anything. Just the amount of enjoyment I would get out of the entertainment provided by them.
100%. He was a legend in terms of his like art, like the art that he was creating. Like 1,000% we're on the same page. Tupac as well. If you're taking Biggie, you gotta say Tupac.
No,
you're not
Tupac,
a fan.
I understand he was revolutionary and all of that, but for me, it didn't hit as hard.
Okay, I get that point because remember when I found this
the remix.
There's this DJ called Iza Music, and if we can even put in the description, he did remixes of the hip hop like legendary songs, and one of the two main people were Biggie and Tupac. For Biggie, it didn't like go as hard as it originally would, but for Tupac, it definitely changed it. But because the timeline that the music was introduced, like was released out into the public, but I'll tell you this: the reason I actually had this like thought, right, was because I wanted to just scroll through my Instagram, my own profile, to see what I posted. And remember the time like back then when Instagram was just like a story kind of a thing? So you post whatever bullshit is out there. Like, oh my God, look at my lunch. Like, take a picture. I was never that person. Let me state that here. But the thing is that when I went through, while scrolling through it, I'm pretty sure I deleted that picture, but I remember when Paul Walker died, I posted pictures like with his coat underneath, whatever shit like that.
Okay,
right?
so you can't mock me for it.
No,
you were laughing at me when I said Fast and Furious.
No. I can mock you right now because I was laughing at my own fucking self because I was like, that was such a cheesy ass shit to do. Okay? Because everyone was doing it. So I was like, this is the norm. Let's get in with it. Let me put some hashtags or whatever Paul Walker on it. Yeah. And let me do it. This is talking about fucking years ago. So it's very different from Bardia now with social media. But the fact that
I actually shed a tear for him.
You little bitch.
Fuck you.
I appreciate that.
The one time. Let's go back to slapping people in the head with cars.
So how you want to kill people? No, okay. So basically that's why like I wanted to ask this question because I was like, okay, there are people, for example, okay. Did you ever watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah.
Okay.
The new one or the old one?
What do you mean the new one?
Oh, you don't know there's a remake of it? There's a drama version of it that came out a year ago or 2 years ago as series. No, I didn't watch it either, but
because the reason I want to say that was because, for example, when Uncle Phil passed away, I got sad.
I couldn't give a shit.
I legit that speech that Will Smith gives about his father and how Uncle Phil and everything is like, why wasn't he there for me and everything? Like, I have a very close relationship with my father, so even though I call him father, but like I have a close relationship with him. So when I heard that, like, I got goosebumps. You get what I mean? So Uncle Phil was a big thing. I'm a huge hip hop fan. So when J. Cole released that song, like, first thing first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil, like, I'm like, every time I say that shit out loud. So like that's the thing. But in terms of people who died, I can't really say I was devastated by their
That's
passing.
the thing, like
it's always the social media's influence that, like, oh my God, this person. Like when Nipsey Hussle passed away, huge person in the hip hop community. Look at your face. That's exactly what it is. Like they're like, I got really sad when like Mac Miller like XXX Tentacion like he passed away. I'm sorry for making fun of his name, but actually his album was one of the ones that I actually listened to like for, I can't even say hours, for days on repeat, like stuff like that.
The thing is, majority of people that, like, I don't want to say I look up to, that provide either entertainment or information for me, they're still alive. But one that I know I'm going to get hated on is Eminem.
Why would you think you're going to get hated on?
Oh, a lot of people mock you for liking Eminem.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, elaborate. I don't agree with that.
Well, I mean, I don't understand it, but a lot of people mocked you for liking Eminem. But for me, like, for example, like the appreciation of the technicality of his songs, I really care about that.
1,000%.
Yeah, like for me, like if a song, like let's say it's a Drake song or whatever, like the mainstream people, for me, the beat is really good, but the lyrics is not as complicated. The reason I like Biggie is because if you actually break down his lyrics and the way he has rhymes, schemes, all of that, that's one of the reasons I like it. And Eminem, like, for example, I don't remember which album it was, but he had a song. Remember a few years ago, there was a shooting in Las Vegas.
Such a good song.
You know which song I'm talking about. So the whole song is a double entendre that could apply to either Eminem's life or the guy that shot up the place.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of hate for it. But, like, for me, a lot of my idols are, like, stuff like that. Like I said, the Joe Rogan, because he introduced me to so many different things. And the amount of value I got from stuff he introduced me to. Not necessarily because of, like, what he said, but it's just the access to information that he provided.
Fair enough, yeah.
Or Eminem, because of, in general, I enjoy people who are very proficient at what they do. Which I don't think is something that, like, only I enjoy it.
People who you're describing, for example, like, there was this episode on Joe Rogan, actually, that they talked about who is the first person who did podcasts, like the father of the podcast and stuff like that. But Joe Rogan is the reason podcast is so popular, right?
Yeah, because in general, whoever is the initiator of whatever action is usually not the biggest person.
Are we talking about Tesla, Nikola Tesla?
No. Like, for example, like, a lot of people don't know much about MMA, but almost everyone knows who Conor McGregor is.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor is not the person who started MMA or did anything, but he's the most famous person for it. So usually the founder of anything is not the most famous person known in that industry or whatever you want to call it.
Fair enough.
So, like, with the example of Rogan, he might not have been the first person who did it, but he's definitely the person that brought the most attention to it.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, I enjoy people who are very... I don't enjoy basketball, but when I watched that documentary, Last Dance, I think it was called, that was about Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I could appreciate the intensity he played with, the mindset he had behind it. Or when you watch a documentary on Tiger Woods, when you watch someone talk about David Goggins, when you watch someone talk about Jocko Willink, if no one knows, like, who these... I mean, obviously Michael Jordan and them, you know, but
David Goggins,
the other ones, we've described them in previous episodes.
David Goggins before, but Jocko Willink, we haven't, like, really
or, like, there's this guy, his name is Cam Hanes. He's a bow hunter, and he's very proficient at it. Majority of people don't know it, or people hate hunters. But if you actually watch his life story, he's been hunting for, like, 20-something years. But if you look at how much dedicated he is to that life, he became an ultra marathon runner. so he's more proficient when he's hunting. He has a day job, but every day he dedicates 2 hours on top of his running to shooting his arrows. So when he kills an animal, it's more ethical. Like people who are proficient at what they do, it really sparks that interest in me. But majority of them, thankfully, they're not dead yet. So within that, within the parameters of the question you asked me, it doesn't really apply.
Generational has an effect on it because our generation, the people we have been idolizing are alive. That's
right.
How we can get to it. But in terms of like the people who you were describing, for example, Rogan, and the other person, for example, Eminem. First of all, I'm fucking, my mind is blown about the fact that people are like saying anything about him. But like that's the thing. Like you the people
when I say that, I mean like people like Snoop Dogg have talked against them. I don't mean just like people on social media.
I remember the last album he actually released. Eminem, he talked. He
responded to everyone that talked shit about it.
He responded.
Actually, that was 2 albums ago.
What?
It was called Kamikaze.
No, it wasn't the Kamikaze.
Then there was Music to be Murdered by or something.
Yeah, but
like
the
that.
Music by Murdered by like had 2 parts.
Yeah.
The second part and everything, but it was on the Music to be Murdered by actually that it addressed the whole Snoop Dogg thing. But okay, Snoop Dogg obviously a legend himself, but like
definitely
the Eminem and everything, I don't understand. If you were to say like if people were to talk about NF, you know that artist, I get that. People were
no, but some people value the beat or the rhythm over lyrics. It depends what you value the most.
But here's the thing: like there are things there.
And music is very subjective.
Yeah, no, but here's one thing no one can deny. Okay, Kanye West. Okay,
I hate him.
That's where you and I differ majorly because the fact that he's a genius and an artist in terms of what he creates is,
I don't get
in
it.
my opinion, is an absolute. Like it can't.
I don't get it.
What do you mean? Like the beats that he creates is insane. Did you watch the documentary?
Yeah, I did. The one that he
Genius?
filmed from like years before himself. He had a film crew around him. I don't get it. But then again, I don't value beats. I value the lyrics.
Okay, the lyrics are not that bad. Like if you
but they're not like same thing as
the
Beyonce.
lyrics are actually good. I actually can say that he's
it's
no man. Like
I'm not. Is he in the top 2% of rappers? Yes. Is he gonna be on the Mount Rushmore of rappers? To me, fuck no.
But are you gonna talk about Mount Rushmore that only like 4 or 5 people are gonna be on it? Yeah, obviously.
Otherwise it wouldn't be Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, fair enough. No, but like for example, like beats, but at the same time, like for example, in terms of lyrics, right now, one of the top people in my opinion is J. Cole.
100%.
100%.
But again, he doesn't get. J. Cole is not as famous as he should be.
He is.
No.
How?
J. Cole never. If you look at like every year that the list of the top rappers come out, right?
J. Cole's.
No,
if he
not in the
releases
top
an
10.
album, he is part of it.
No. Kendrick Lamar is, but J. Cole isn't.
Kendrick Lamar is for sure. Like,
yeah, but I don't know. It's a very subjective
list
thing.
Your
you
top
can't.
though. Like, list your top. Okay, since you and I are very into rap.
Listen, this is where again people are gonna judge me for it. Well, for me, it's a divide between rap and country music. Yeah. I know I'm Iranian, but I have very American taste. I like pickup trucks. I like smoking meat. I like hunting. I like country music.
I'm pretty sure in your shot there's that fucking bow and arrow right behind your like, head. No, but but like list. Like for example, let's talk about hip hop that we share that, right?
Okay.
In terms of hip hop and comedians, top 3.
Are the categories or just top 3 of all time?
Define the category that you.
No, I'm asking. You're proposing the question. So
but like, what do you mean? Like, define the category. Like,
because like, for example, with comedy, you have different types of comedy. You have one-liner jokes. You have storytelling jokes. Like, there's different.
Okay,
but if we say overall,
let's make it top 5.
Let's make it
so
people you can relate to.
Okay.
So for me, it would be top comedians. Old Jim Jeffries. Are we saying in order or just top 5?
Order. Let's not make it.
Shit. Okay. order.
No. Sorry, no order.
No order?
No order.
Okay, so it would be the old Jim Jeffries before he got a TV show and he had to watch what he says.
Yeah.
It would be Tom Segura, Anthony Jeselnik.
One-liner. The second you said that, I was like, you're talking about Jeselnik.
It would be, top 5. Andrew Schultz. And then the last one, you know what? Ari Shafir, based on his last special.
I actually watched it. Thank God.
I didn't finish it, but I watched because it was an hour and a half. But
how fucking good.
It was pretty good.
That was one of the best things he's ever put out.
If you guys don't like Jews, don't watch it.
He's not a big fan of Jews
he shits
either.
on it,
He shits on them a lot.
But anyways, any other comedians that I mentioned, if you're not like familiar with who they are, you can check them out on Netflix, YouTube, all of that.
All he mentioned were top.
Yeah, but those would be my top 5 comedians.
Okay, let's go hip hop, and then I'll give you my list.
Hip hop, it would be Tech Nine, Eminem, Biggie, J. Cole, and fifth one. Say Snoop Dogg.
Okay. For me, I am so fucking surprised.
Actually, delete Snoop Dogg, Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Old school.
Still, I'm fucking surprised when it comes to comedy. Even if it were, I'm not gonna give order, but the first name I would mention is Dave Chappelle, because he is the GOAT of comedy. Like, I believe, like, there's nothing, like, there's a concept of him that when he talks about comedy, or he's just telling something.
Yeah, but we said people you can relate to.
Okay.
That's why I said that route. Otherwise, it would have been him, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock. I understand those are bigger comedians that might be more proficient at it, but for my taste, my sense of humor,
Okay.
that's why I said it that way.
All right, fair enough. Because, like, my list would differ from yours because of my taste. So, like, mine would be Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Another person that you and I differ on is Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Segura. We relate on that. Fuck, my list is longer than 5.
It's difficult.
See, the thing is that, like, for example, I like Ari Shafir and Andrew Schultz.
Right.
Can I do 3 them sharing? Like
You said 2. But
no, Andrew Schultz, Ari Shafir, Dave Chappelle, Tom Segura. That's 4 already.
Gervais 5.
Didn't I just fucking say that?
Okay, whatever.
Like, fuck, the other one. I love Jim Jeffries.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, even after he got a TV show, and it got canceled, by the way. So
I know.
He released his last special was really good. Who else can I say? The new ones who are coming around, like Andrew Schultz, Chris DeStefano, Shane McGillis.
Yeah, he's really good.
Norman
McDonald.
Norm McDonald.
Andrew Santino.
Norm McDonald's an old one.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about the other
Mark Norman.
Mark Norman.
Yeah.
Andrew Santino.
Yeah.
Like, those are like...
I actually like his podcast. I don't like his comedy.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. He leads a podcast.
Another comedian that I forgot to mention is Sebastian Maniscalco.
He is so good.
Yeah.
Did you watch his last special? The one where they were bringing talks and everything?
Yeah, I watched all of his specials.
He's really good.
He's really good. And the funny thing is he's Italian, but the way... And his comedy is very... For people who don't know, his comedy is very, like, family-centric and, like, Italian trades between the family members and all of that. It's very PG-13 type of thing.
Yeah.
But I noticed a lot of overlap between the Italians and the Iranians. So I could really definitely, like, relate to them. Yeah. Because we don't have that many Iranian comedians.
I mean,
there's, like, 2.
I've seen both of them live, Maz Jobrani and Maximini.
Yeah.
They're really good.
For people who live in Dubai, Maz Jobrani is coming here in March.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think this
another
coming out
comedian I
in
forgot.
March.
Mo Amer.
Mo Amer is...
He has a show on Netflix as well.
He is really funny.
Yeah.
He is really... He was in Black Adam, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in Black Adam.
He was the brother.
He's a really fucking funny guy. Yeah. He's really funny.
He has a show on Netflix about, like, Palestinian living in US. That was really
he
good. He
kind of shines a light on it.
What are you
Don't watch Jew and Ari Shafir Jew and Mo Amer.
Well, you can watch it to balance it out. Well, who are your top 5 rappers?
So, establish Biggie. Okay, establish Biggie. Like that's for me. Tupac, I understand your comments. If I were to listen to remix, I'll listen to it all day. Okay. Because of the beat, not because lyrics always stand out.
Yeah, but if you're listening to a remix for the beat, you're not listening to Tupac.
No, but his lyrics stand like.
Yeah, but you said for the beat.
No, I'm saying like for the beat lyrics, but for the beat.
The
Tupac, but the lyrics still stand. You know, like I'm still saying, like regardless of the beat, like it's how the art was like translated to me. There's so many because like for me because I constantly listen to them. But if I were to just say the top 3, like this is where I struggle. That's why I struggle. I hate the fact that I said top 5. Like maybe like we could just give it a list, but like for me it would be Kanye, Kendrick, and J. Cole.
Okay.
Right. But then there's Eminem, there's 50 Cent. My top favorite song of all time, is 50 Cent, I'm the Man. That song is like my morning routine. You know what I mean? And then there's Hobson.
Hobson as well, yeah.
Hobson he just released a new song, by the way, and it's really fucking good. You know what I mean?
Have you watched any of the 50 Cent TV shows?
No.
Bro.
What?
They're so good.
Wait, hold up. Are you talking about Power?
There's Power. There's four different Powers.
I've watched all of them. No.
There's other ones other than Power.
No. The project,
lawyer one.
The Power, what?
There's one with a lawyer that's in prison.
Power Part 2, and then the other one is the Young 50 Cent one.
No, I'm not talking about the Power ones.
Oh, okay.
Other than the Power ones.
No, I haven't.
There's another one it's based on a true story. This guy goes to I forgot the name, but I'm sure if you search the description.
With the one with Michael B. Jordan playing it?
No.
Because I've heard this.
It's a series. Emotional. It's not a movie.
Oh, okay.
This guy's in prison. He's a club owner. He gets framed for a crime. He goes to prison. Okay. He finds a loophole to become a lawyer in prison.
Okay.
And then basically the whole series about him fighting his way back out of prison.
Jesus.
And it's based on a true story, and you can actually watch interviews with the actual guy who did it. There's that one, and then there's another one. I think BMF. I haven't watched that one yet.
Okay.
But apparently that one is really famous. 50 Cent is leaning more into TV production now.
Fair enough. Like he's a great businessman.
Have you heard his life story?
Yeah.
Crazy
fucking thing. Yeah. And obviously I've been a fan. The first rap song I've ever listened to was Eminem. Like it was
not Iranian rap?
No, it was Eminem first, and then I got into Iranian rap, and then I went back to it. Like Eminem song with 50 Cent, You Don't Know. That song. Yeah. That was the first rap song I ever listened to. It shows my age when I say this, but like it was actually early 2000s. Like that's the song that was like
got you into it.
I had this like fucking MP3 player, and I would put it on my transfer the songs onto
I'm actually surprised you started with an MP3 because I started with a CD player.
The CD ones I had, but
you know what's funny? People our age that didn't live in Iran,
they didn't have that shit.
Tech wise, they were like 10 years ahead of us, but we're both
the Walkman. You're talking about the fucking Walkman,
yeah,
right?
Basically, Well, wasn't that with cassettes?
No. Walkman was no. Walkman was cassette. Shaheen is nodding his head in case the camera needs to know. But I remember. Okay, I remember the CD.
We didn't have Walkman. Like that's
okay. Maybe I'm mixing up the names. But like I remember the CD. But the CD I had was the CD.
Yeah.
That was shit music. Like not shit music, but the music that was not interested to.
Yeah.
But for my birthday, I was like, I think it was like. Fuck, I was really young, but I had this MP3 player.
Chinese MP3 player.
100%. And the headphones were good for like 2-3 songs.
Yeah. And then after it, for me, it was a fake Apple MP4. Like it looked like Apple, but it was a Chinese brand.
100%. No, mine was a bigger one with a screen on it, but all it said was the name of the song, which was just as good as an MP3 player.
Yeah, fake Apple ones.
I had that one. I got an iPod when I was like,
but this is so weird that like I've talked with let's say people from like Europe or America that are like in their 30s, right? And they start describing dial-up internet, fucking CD players and all of that, expecting
get off the phone. I'm talking.
expecting us to not know about it. But because Iran was like so far back in technology, we got to experience that other people from our generation
didn't fucking experience that at all. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, like dial-up internet trying to watch porn, and your mom makes a phone call to your grandmother. like, God damn it, I was about to come.
remember the Bluetooth just sending a song to someone? Like, what was that song? Like, but through Bluetooth, you send songs to each other. That's how we had that. We did, like in middle school. That's how we transfer songs to each other. I had the Sony Ericsson.
My friends weren't that tech savvy.
Sony Ericsson fucking like you had to like fucking.
I didn't have a phone till I was fucking like grade 7, 8.
That's middle school, bro.
Yeah, but even when I got the phone, it wasn't like I was sending shit, and my phone got stolen.
Oh fuck!
By my friend.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
that's the story.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that in the next episode.
Yeah.
But
I think that's good for one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. Faisal, you're very missed.
Yeah. If this episode is really good, it's because we are really good. If it's really bad, it's because Faisal missed it. Just make it clear.
Just off bit, man. We had a bad day. But anyways, thank you all for listening.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, to our social media accounts. That's going to be somewhere here. And see you guys next week.
See you guys. Bye-bye.